Hey Canucks fans, the Vancouver Canucks have made their 11th overall selection, and they have selected Swedish defenseman Tom Willander. He is a right shot defenseman, 6'1", 180 pounds, and his stock really jumped at the U18s. And some might say that the Canucks kind of overpicked here, or maybe they kind of picked too early, or maybe they could have traded down and got him a little bit later. You never know. I've been talking about how the four defensemen, Simashev, Reinbacher, Sandin Pellikka, and Willander were going to be picked early and picked at a premium because they're the four best defensemen, likely the only four defensemen going in the first round. Maybe there'll be another one or two. And we saw it. We saw Reinbacher go at number 5. We saw Simashev go at 6. So obviously the defensemen are going off the board very quickly. So the Canucks choose Tom Willander at number 11. I know a lot of Canucks fans are going to be upset that the Canucks did not pick Zach Benson. Benson put up all those points in the WHL with Winnipeg and is looked to be a really good scorer and a great playmaker. There have been some questions about Benson's size and his skating ability, despite his smaller, besides his smaller frame. That doesn't mean you're automatically a fast skater. Like Connor Garland, he's not super fast. He's creative, he's crafty, nifty, but he's not the fastest skater ever. And Zach Benson has a similar profile. I know a lot of Canucks fans are going to be upset because it looked like Benson fell to their lap, especially with. I think Nick Danielson at 9 was a bit of a stretch, and then you had Dvorsky going as well. So and Simashev. So there were certainly options. And as it came down to 11, we didn't think the Canucks were going to pick Sandin Pellikka. So I think it was going to be either. And with Danielson off the board, I think it was going to be either Willander or Benson. That's at least what we were talking about here as we were watching at my place. And I am fine. I am fine with this selection. I really am, because now if you have Quinn Hughes on the left. This Tom Willander, he's bigger than Hughes, obviously, and he's an outstanding skater. That's the one thing that people say about Willander. He's a great skater, and he, because of that, he plays really good on the defensive side. He's got outstanding gap control. He's an agitator. He can disrupt the opposing team's forwards coming in over into the line, into the zone. And then because he's such a good skater, he also has some really good puck movement and a good first pass as well. So I think as a defender, Willander is very good, and his skating is one of his biggest assets. Now, offensively, he hasn't developed as much as some of the other defensemen, but I think that's fine. Actually, if he can put up 30 to 35 points, even 40 points, I think we'll be fine with that. And it's so early I think the offense will come. It really will, depending on the situations he's put in. But what you want from a defenseman is you want him to be a good defender, and that's indeed what Tom Willander is. So again, he plays fast because he's such a good skater, and I can't wait to see him play with Quinn Hughes a few years down the road. But because he's such a good skater, you sometimes wonder, does the brain or do the hands catch up to the feet? We shall see. But I'm really excited about this pick, and I've been saying this leading into this draft all the time. It is very hard to get right shot defensemen. They cost a fortune in free agency. They cost a fortune on the trade front. So to be able to draft your own and develop your own, that's probably the best way to do it. And yes, at the expense of someone like Zach Benson, the Canucks now have their own drafted, homegrown, so to speak, right shot defenseman in Tom Willander. So he's committed to play in college, at least 1 year of college next year, and then we will see what happens after that. But I'm fine with this pick. I really am. And if you take away the Zach Benson factor, which wasn't actually a big factor for me, I know it was a big factor for a lot of other people. You take away that factor, and this is a slam dunk for me. And even including Zach Benson, I still think that this is a home run. Whatever sports analogy you want to do, slam dunk, home run, whatever it is, I am happy with this pick. I think this is going to be a great pick, a great player for the Vancouver Canucks in as early as 2 or 3 years from now, not probably next year. And the way he speaks, he's very mature. He talks about that he liked the Canucks logo from when he was a little boy, that when he saw it on the screen, he felt nostalgic, and that he wants to make a difference. He wants to be a change maker. He's speaking like a very mature player already. And look, the guy's a good looking guy too. I don't know if you saw him. He looks, Sean was my son was talking like he looks like Drago from the Rocky movies, but he's a good looking guy, big guy. Like I said, 6'1", 6'2", 180. And I think he's going to be a really, really good player for the Vancouver Canucks. Canucks fans, let me know in the comments how you're feeling about this pick. And I think I will stream tonight at 11 p.m. So make sure you join me for a quick stream. We'll wrap up the first round of the NHL draft. Not only the Canucks pick, but all the surprises that happen before him. But for right now, let me know what you think about this pick. Tom Willander going 11th overall to the Vancouver Canucks in the 2023 NHL Entry Draft. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for supporting me. Always appreciate you. Never take you for granted. Leave me a comment, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership. But most importantly, leave me a comment, your thoughts on the Canucks choosing Tom Willander with the 11th overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I'll see you tonight at 11 p.m. God bless, and go Canucks go.